Welcome to GreenBiz Studio. I'm Dylan Siegler, SVP of Sustainability at GreenBiz Group, and I have with me Gillian Garside-Wight. She's the Consulting Director for Aura. Welcome, Jill.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm really excited to be on this. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So before we dive in, tell us about Aura and about your role there.
Sure. So Aura is a sustainable packaging consultancy, and we have a range of services, all packaging related. And those range from legislative horizon futures, developing strategies for our clients, all the way through to a program that we call eHalo, which is a platform and supporting resources that guide our clients through the process of collecting and measuring their packaging data from a legislative perspective and for any reports that they may need, including recyclability as well.
That sounds very useful. Why is packaging sustainability still such a major challenge for companies despite all these years of effort?
It remains a challenge, to be honest, Dylan, and I think a lot of this is because it's constantly evolving. It's evolving for good reason, so it's not just evolving for the sake of it, but legislation has gone from 0 to 100 in the last 5 to 10 years and continues to go on the same trajectory. And although there's many businesses from CPGs and retailers and converters all doing absolutely all they can, it takes time, and it takes time to develop sustainable solutions and understand what they need to do to comply for each of the territories that they sell their products in. So it's constantly moving, it's evolving for a very good reason to promote a circular economy.
So with all these companies doing all they can, there's doubtless some success stories that you can tell us about, no?
Yeah, absolutely. And success is different for everyone. And I think that's what makes it really hard. There's no silver bullet that gives you one solution that works for everybody. It is about understanding the target consumer, the brands, the products, where you sell your product, and then finding the right solution for our clients. And those can be multi-global retail businesses, right down to a single converter. So it's David and Goliath. So certainly being able to help everyone in that chain, and everyone is doing absolutely the best they can. And I firmly believe that nobody is trying to act against this. Everybody wants to do the right thing. There are some obstacles, and I think one thing that is really key for all of our success stories is really making budget available. And I don't just mean money, I also mean resource, that this takes time and effort to get right. So it is about investing in sustainability and making sure that the resources are available to do the right thing for each individual business.
Jill, what do you see as the next frontier of innovation when it comes to sustainable packaging?
So it's kind of the same answer to some extent, because certainly from where I sit, everything starts and ends with data. So we must be able to measure where we start from, and we must be able to measure how we succeed. Because back 20 years ago, it was all based on gut feel. And if it felt right, it was right. Now, as consumers know more about climate change, we want actual evidence that innovation has happened, that is a positive outcome. So everything has to be data driven. So I think there will be more and more innovation, but it will depend on where products are sold. So if they're sold in, Germany, for example, high rates of compostability, as opposed to some states in the US where there's limited compostability. There certainly isn't any real infrastructure in the UK for that type of packaging. So innovation again depends on where the product is sold and disposed of. And I think that is what is really key.
Thank you so much, Gillian Garside-Wight. She is Consulting Director for Aura. You've been with GreenBiz Studio. Hope you'll join us again soon.